In this video we are going to create an expert advisor to calculate this indicator. It's the variable index dynamic average. Whenever the red line is above the price, that would be a sell signal. And in the other case, when the red line is below the candles, like here, that would be a buy signal. Now, how can we create an expert advisor that is going to actually trade our signal and output our buy and sell signals directly on the chart? To do that, please click on the little button here or press F4 on your keyboard. And now you should see the MetaEditor window, and here you want to click on File, New, Expert Advisor from Template. I will call this file Simple Ividya Standalone EA. Click on Continue. Continue and Finish. Now we can remove everything that is above the onTick function. And let's also delete the two command lines here. We start by including the file trade.mqh. Sometimes people ask me where the file is. Well, it's included in MQL5, and we can create an instance of the class CTrade that will be called trade, and we are going to use it later on to open positions. Inside of the onTick function, we are going to calculate the ask price and the bid price. We get the prices by using SymbolInfoDouble. We use symbol_ask to calculate the ask price and symbol_bid to calculate the bid price. And with NormalizeDouble and _digits, we calculate the number of digits behind the dot. Let's create a string variable that will be called signal. And we are going to calculate the signal value later on, so we don't assign a value right now. We also need to create a price array that is done by using MQL rates. Let's sort the array from the current candle downwards by using array set as series. And with copy rates, we fill our array with price data for the current symbol on the chart and the currently selected period. We're going to start from the current candle 0, and we need the price for 3 candles. That's for the prices. Now we need to create an array for the expert advisor data that will be called EA array. Let's also sort that one by using array set as series. And now we actually can define the expert advisor by using the integrated IVIDYA function. If you mark that one and hit F1, you will see all the parameters for the variable index dynamic average indicator. It has only one buffer, and the parameters are the current symbol on the chart, the currently selected period on that chart. Here we have a 9, a 12 and a 0. So let's click on Insert, Indicators, Trend, Variable Index Dynamic Average. And you will see that we have a period CMO that is 9, a period EMA that is 12, and a shift value of 0. And that's exactly what we use here. And the value will be calculated based on the close price. So let's use copy buffer to fill our array with data according to the IVIDYA definition that we have created here. It's for only one buffer. The first buffer is buffer 0. The current candle is also candle 0. We need data for 3 candles, so we use a 3 here and save it in our EA array. So far so good. To get the current value, we just look into our EA array, and we need the value for the current candle, that's candle 0. Now we can actually calculate the signal whenever the current Ividya value is bigger than the close price of the last candle in our price array. That would be a sell signal, and that's when we want to assign the word sell to our signal. In the other case, if the Ividya value is smaller than the price array 1 close price for candle 1, that would be a buy signal, and now we assign the word buy. to our signal. And whenever our signal equals sell and positions total is less than 1, with other words, we don't have any open position, we use trade.sell to sell 10 microlot. In the other case, if the signal equals buy and we have no open positions, we would use trade.buy to buy 10 microlot. In the last step, we also create a chart output. By using the command function, it will output the words "the current signal is" followed by the signal that we have calculated. Please don't forget the closing bracket here. And when you're done, you can click on the compile button or press F7. And that worked without any errors here. So now we can click here or press F4 to go back to MetaTrader. And in MetaTrader we click on View, Strategy Tester or press Ctrl and R. Here we select our new file SymbolInfoDouble Standalone ea.ex5. Let's enlarge this here. Mark the visualization option and start a test. And here is our first trade. Our expert advisor is working. The signal line is below the candles here, so we have a buy signal. It actually opened our first position. And now you know how to create a standalone version for the variable index dynamic average indicator that actually is going to trade automated. And you have created it yourself with a few lines of MQL5 code.